Why not the person who has been doubted, ignored, underestimated, and overlooked? Why not you, the one who has carried pain like a shadow, yet still wakes up every morning with a spark that refuses to die? Why not you, the one who has dreams so big they scare you, but still you hold them close because something inside whispers you were built for more? Why not you to break the cycle that held your family back for generations? Why not you to rise from the same streets where people told you success was impossible? Why not you to rewrite the narrative that others forced on your life? Why not you to build a future so strong that even your past becomes proud of you? You've spent years watching others win. You've celebrated their achievements, admired their courage, and wondered how they did it. You told yourself they were stronger, luckier, smarter, or more talented. But here's the truth, they weren't chosen, they chose themselves, and now it's your turn, why not you, to become the version of yourself you once prayed for? Why not you, to finally break free from the habits that kept you small? Why not you, to rise from the failures that tried to bury you alive? Why not you, to turn your silence into strength and your fear into fuel? The world doesn't need another copy. The world doesn't need another follower. The world needs the version of you that refuses to shrink, refuses to settle, refuses to quit. You have scars, but you also have potential. You have losses, but you also have lessons. You have doubts, but you also have destiny. And destiny does not choose the perfect, it chooses the persistent. Why not you to take the leap everyone is afraid to take? Why not you to chase the dream everyone says is unrealistic? Why not you to transform your pain into purpose and your setbacks into setups? You've already survived what others couldn't. You've already fought battles most people never saw. You've already proven you can endure more than you thought. So now the question is no longer if you can. The question is, why not you? You are not late. You are not slow. You are not falling behind anyone. You are on your timeline, a timeline designed specifically for your growth, your lessons, your strength, and your purpose. The world told you that success must come early, but life has been quietly shaping you through storms, delays, and disappointments. Every moment you spent waiting was actually training. Every failure was teaching you what shortcuts never could. Every closed door was protection, not rejection. The people you compare yourself to weren't being prepared for what you are being built for. Your journey has depth, meaning, and a foundation strong enough to outlast any temporary setback. The preparation season is the most painful because it feels like nothing is happening, but in reality, everything is happening inside you. Why not you when you've been trained by the toughest lessons? 2. Your pain has purpose. Nothing you lived was wasted. Every heartbreak, betrayal, loss, and disappointment has been collecting inside you like fuel. You didn't suffer for nothing. Your pain sharpened your intuition, strengthened your vision, and built emotional endurance. The nights you cried alone, the days you doubted yourself, the moments you felt broken, these were forging a version of you capable of carrying big dreams. Pain teaches survival. Pain teaches self-respect. Pain teaches hunger. People without pain may move fast, but people with pain move powerfully. You learn to stand alone, and that's why you'll never fall the way others do. You learned how to rebuild yourself, and that's why you're unstoppable. Your pain is not your enemy, it's your silent partner in success. Why not you to turn your struggles into strength and make your suffering meaningful? 3. Your doubts are loud, but your potential is louder. Your mind tells you you're not ready, not capable, not chosen. But doubt doesn't come from truth, doubt comes from fear, and fear only attacks the things that matter. If your dream didn't have power, your doubt wouldn't fight you so hard. Potential lives in your silence. Potential speaks through your ambition. Potential reveals itself every time you imagine something bigger. The reason you feel unqualified is because your dream is bigger than your current identity, and that's a good thing. You're meant to grow into the person who can handle it. Every time you moved forward despite fear, life rewarded you. Every time you trusted yourself, you discovered something new inside you. Why not you to silence the lies of doubt and walk with the truth of your potential? For you don't need permission, you need a decision. Waiting has killed more dreams than failure ever could. You've waited for people to believe in you. You've waited for the perfect timing. You've waited to feel confident. You've waited to be ready, but readiness doesn't come before action, it comes after. Permission doesn't come from others, it comes from you. Confidence doesn't appear magically, it grows with movement. Your breakthrough begins the moment you decide you're done waiting. Life changes when you shift from being controlled by excuses to being powered by decisions. One decision can change your direction. One decision can rewrite your story. One decision can activate your entire destiny. Why not you to make the decision that countless people are too afraid to make? 5. Your future is bigger than your environment. Expanded deep version. You may have grown up around small thinking, limited dreams, or negativity. Maybe the people around you accepted struggle, accepted fear, accepted defeat, but that doesn't have to be your story. Your environment may have shaped you, but it does not define you. Some people never grow because they never leave the mental environment they were raised in. But you feel something different, something bigger, something calling you beyond the walls you were born into. Your environment planted doubts, but your heart planted dreams. Your environment limited people, but your spirit looked for possibilities. Your environment taught survival, but your potential demands success. You are not a product of where you are a product of who you decide to become. Why not you to break cycles, change patterns, and step into a future that doesn't look like your past? 6. You already survived what was meant to destroy you. Look back at everything you overcame, all the things you thought would end you. You survived heartbreak, failure, disappointment, anxiety, fear, loneliness, and storms that almost broke your spirit. You survived moments you never talked about. You survived battles no one knows you fought. If life truly wanted to stop you, it would have done it already, but you're still here, stronger, wiser, more resilient than you ever give yourself credit for. You're not someone who breaks easily, you're someone who rebuilds quietly. You didn't just survive, you evolved. Your history is proof that you don't quit, proof that you can endure, proof that you can rise again and again. Why not you to step into the success that your survival already earned? 7. Your dreams are valid, but they need action. Your dreams come from a deeper place. They are not random thoughts. They're visions of who you're meant to become. When you feel something inside pushing you towards something greater, that's destiny speaking. But dreams don't work unless you do. You can visualize, you can hope, you can pray, but nothing changes unless you move. Action separates dreamers from achievers. Consistency turns desire into reality. Every big dream you have is possible, but only if you're willing to take uncomfortable steps, sacrifice comfort, and stay committed even when no one is watching. You have everything you need: the talent, the lessons, the fire, the hunger. So before you leave today, before you walk back into the same world, the same routine, the same challenges, ask yourself one final question: if not now, when? If not this moment, which moment? If not you, then who? You've carried the weight of doubt long enough. You've listened to the voice of fear long enough. You've dimmed your own light long enough. This is the moment you rise. This is the moment you choose yourself. This is the moment you claim the life that has been waiting for you. because the world is not changed by those who sit quietly in the corner. The world is changed by those who dare to believe they can be more. And today, that person is you, not someone else, not someday in the future. You, right now, right here, with everything you've survived. So step forward with confidence. Step forward with courage. Step forward with the fire that life tried to extinguish in you. Your story isn't over. Your power is just beginning, and the next chapter starts with one bold truth. Why not you?